Steam's special offers are here, and I've dug through the deals to find some absolute steals you simply cannot afford to miss. Before you start throwing your money at the screen, make sure to smash that subscribe button. Let's jump in and explore these incredible offers, because your next favorite game could be on sale right now. Rise of the Tomb Raider tells the story of Lara Croft as she sets out on a relentless expedition to uncover the secrets of the lost city of Kaich. Pushed forward by the mysteries surrounding her father's research, she ventures from the ruins of Syria to the icy wilderness of Siberia, where a shadowy organization known as Trinity hunts for the divine source, an artifact said to grant immortality. Along the way, she encounters the Remnant, descendants of an ancient society, and faces the Deathless Ones, undying protectors of the city buried in myth. The tale weaves themes of belief, sacrifice, and the dangers of eternal life, culminating in a choice that demands giving up great power for a greater purpose. The journey unfolds across vast, interconnected regions filled with secrets, hidden tombs, and dynamic wildlife. Survival is a constant concern, whether scaling cliffs, wading through freezing rivers, or crafting gear from salvaged resources. Combat flows between calculated stealth and tense shootouts, bolstered by a flexible crafting system and upgrade paths that support different playstyles. The environments themselves react naturally, with shifting weather, reactive terrain, and a strong sense of place. Snow collapses underfoot, animals respond to movement, and every corner feels carefully constructed. Despite occasional pacing issues in the narrative, the blend of exploration, survival mechanics, and cinematic action makes for a gripping adventure that stands as one of Lara's most refined chapters. A Plague Tale: Innocence is an action-adventure game set in a dark and tumultuous period of 14th century France, during the backdrop of the 100 Years' War and the devastating spread of the Black Death. The game tells the poignant story of Amicia de Rune, a young noblewoman, and her younger brother Hugo, who suffers from a mysterious illness. As the two siblings are forced to flee their home, they embark on a journey through a world consumed by plague, war, and supernatural forces. The core of the game focuses on the survival of these siblings as they navigate through treacherous environments, including desolate villages, dark forests, and various ruins, all while avoiding the relentless threat of the Inquisition soldiers, as well as swarms of plague-carrying rats that have overrun much of the land. You will control Amicia, who uses a combination of stealth, quick thinking, and resource management to protect Hugo and navigate the perilous world. Hugo's illness plays a key role in the story, and the bond between the two siblings evolves as they grow and adapt to their harsh circumstances. The gameplay incorporates a mix of stealth, wise combat, and action. Amicia must make use of the environment and available resources to stay one step ahead of her enemies. The presence of the rat hordes adds an additional layer of tension, requiring you to find ways to use light to hold them back or create distractions to bypass them. RoboCop Rogue City is an immersive first-person action game that continues the narrative of the iconic RoboCop franchise. Set between the events of RoboCop 2 and RoboCop 3, the game follows RoboCop as he confronts corporate corruption, mercenaries, and rogue technologies threatening the future of Detroit. The story revolves around a deep conspiracy tied to the OCP Corporation's Project Afterlife, a resurrection program that leads to dangerous consequences. You'll be determined to uncover new threats, including rival robots and enhanced mercenaries, all while trying to maintain order in a crumbling city. Navigating dystopian Detroit, filled with neon lights and dark alleyways, will offer a mix of investigative elements and intense shootouts. The game's mechanics emphasize RoboCop's tank-like movements, staying true to the original films, with sluggish, heavy steps that contrast with the fast-paced action typical of most first-person shooters. Dynamic shootouts offer various weapons, including the iconic Auto 9, along with an upgrade system that lets you customize RoboCop's abilities. Metal Hellsinger is a rhythm-based first-person shooter that combines intense combat with heavy metal music. You play as the Unknown, a character on a mission to reclaim her stolen voice by ascending through the fiery realms of hell. The gameplay focuses on synchronized shooting and combat, where your actions align with the beat of the music to enhance damage and build multipliers. As your fury meter increases, The music intensifies, adding more instruments and amplifying the experience. The game offers a variety of weapons, such as shotguns, rifles, and swords, allowing you to customize your approach to combat. You'll face off against demonic enemies in different hellish environments, with each realm culminating in a tough boss fight. Resident Evil Village is the 8th main installment in Capcom's legendary survival horror series. The story picks up a few years after the terrifying events of Resident Evil 7 Biohazard, once again placing Ethan Winters at the center of a chilling ordeal. This time, Ethan's desperate quest is to rescue his daughter, Rosemary, who has been abducted and taken to a remote, sinister European village. The narrative is filled with unexpected twists and unsettling encounters, pushing Ethan to face grotesque monstrosities and unrelenting dangers. The village itself is a labyrinth of interconnected environments, ranging from decrepit cottages and snow-covered fields to the ominous Castle Dimitrescu. Each location offers distinct threats and puzzles, creating an atmosphere of constant dread and tension. The enigmatic inhabitants of the village, led by the charismatic and towering Lady Dimitrescu, along with other memorable foes, add a layer of complexity and horror to the experience. Combat in Resident Evil Village strikes a fine balance between strategic resource management and heart-pounding action. Players must carefully choose their battles, as ammunition and supplies are limited. A diverse arsenal of weapons, from handguns to shotguns, provides different tactical options when facing off against ferocious enemies. The ability to craft items and upgrade weapons adds depth to the survival mechanics. Outlast is a first-person survival horror game that thrusts players into the role of Miles Upshur, an investigative journalist drawn to the remote Mount Massive Asylum in Colorado. Acting on an anonymous tip, Miles infiltrates the facility, only to uncover a nightmarish realm where science and the supernatural intertwine. The asylum, once abandoned, has been reopened by the Murkoff Corporation under a veil of secrecy. As Miles ventures deeper, he encounters deranged inmates and uncovers evidence of horrific experiments. The narrative unfolds through discovered documents and environmental cues, revealing a tapestry of corruption and madness. Miles is defenseless and must rely on stealth to navigate the asylum's treacherous corridors. Armed solely with a camcorder equipped with night vision, players must manage limited battery life to illuminate the darkened environment. The asylum's design is meticulously crafted, with decaying interiors and unsettling sounds that create a constant sense of dread. Each creak and distant scream amplifies the player's anxiety, making every shadow a potential threat. The unpredictable AI of the inmates ensures that danger is ever present, keeping players on edge throughout their journey. Outlast's commitment to a harrowing atmosphere and its innovative use of a powerless protagonist have cemented its status as a standout title in the horror genre. Its ability to evoke fear through environmental storytelling and gripping gameplay offers players a relentless and unforgettable experience. Step into the role of Agent 11, a top operative in a covert unit tasked with taking down global criminal syndicates. Each mission unfolds in tight, confined spaces, narrow alleys, and dark corridors, where strategy and quick thinking are essential. The tactical combat system revolves around a deck of over 200 cards, each offering different actions, like precise strikes, evasive maneuvers, or environmental interactions. Building a deck that suits your combat style is key, with opportunities to upgrade and acquire new cards between encounters. The game features procedurally generated scenarios, ensuring no two missions are alike, with surprises like sudden ambushes, hidden benefits, or unexpected obstacles. The minimalist art style using black, white, and red highlights the fluidity and intensity of the combat. You'll face a range of enemies, from street thugs to powerful crime lords, each demanding unique strategies. Success relies on managing your hand, maintaining momentum, and carefully positioning yourself to overcome increasingly difficult challenges. DayZ thrusts players into the unforgiving expanse of Chernaris, a post-Soviet nation devastated by a mysterious infection that has transformed much of its populace into aggressive, infected individuals. In this desolate landscape, survivors scavenge for essentials, food, water, weapons, and medicine, while navigating threats from both the infected and other desperate humans. players begin their journey with minimal supplies, encouraging exploration of the vast 230 square kilometers of terrain to find resources. The environment is fraught with dangers, from hostile wildlife like wolves and bears to dynamic weather conditions that can lead to hypothermia or heat stroke. Survival hinges on managing hunger, thirst, health, and stamina, as well as treating injuries and illnesses that can arise from various environmental hazards. The game emphasizes player interaction, offering proximity voice and text chat, along with gestures such as waving or surrendering. These interactions can lead to tense confrontations or unexpected alliances, as trust is a rare commodity in the struggle to endure. The game's open-world design fosters a unique experience for each player, with no predefined objectives or tutorials. Every decision carries weight, and the persistent servers ensure that actions have lasting consequences, creating a dynamic and challenging survival experience. A genetically enhanced wanderer, thawed after a century in stasis, arrives at a colossal alien palace, an ancient structure pulsing with secrets and silent grandeur. She carries the essence of Foster, a lost companion, hoping to revive him and make peace with a past shaped by betrayal and a fractured bond with a bitter AI named London. But the palace is no passive monument. It observes every action and reacts by generating echoes, hostile replicas that learn by watching. Whenever the lights go out, the palace resets, absorbing everything you did during the previous cycle. When the lights return, the clones emerge, mimicking those same tactics. What you do now becomes what you'll face later. This rhythm of light and dark turns the experience into a calculated, evolving mind game. Power is limited, and every action drains your suit's reserves. Combat is possible, but rarely wise. Every confrontation teaches the echoes more, and they always come back smarter. Anne's journey unfolds through quiet conversations and cryptic glimpses into her past. The deeper she goes, the more the palace reveals its twisted origin, its role as a decadent, failed experiment, and the personal cost of resurrection. Though the palace's beauty is undeniable, lavish and endless, its repetitive layout and puzzle structure can wear thin. But what lingers most is the tension, the slow build of anxiety as your own strategies turn against you, and the realization that your worst enemy might be your own shadow. Set in the frozen wilderness of 1980s Alaska, Edge of Sanity tells a bleak story of survival and unraveling minds. You take on the role of Carter, part of a resupply crew whose mission goes sideways when the outpost is found abandoned and former teammates have turned into distorted monstrosities. You find yourself alone on a ridge, forced to build a fragile base and make dangerous expeditions into forgotten tunnels. Each outing is a gamble. Supplies are scarce, danger stalks the dark, and the mind begins to fracture. Stress and close contact with the unnatural begin to distort Carter's perception of reality. The deeper the descent, the more blurred the line becomes between hallucination and truth. Combat favors caution over brute strength, especially when facing creatures twisted by secret experiments and arcane rituals. Choices shape more than just the path forward. They dig into Carter's past, reveal buried truths, and raise questions about what's worth saving. INDIKA is a third-person story-driven game set in an unconventional world, blending religious mysticism with the stark realities of life in an alternate version of 19th century Russia. The game centers on a young nun who embarks on a transformative journey of self-discovery, accompanied by a mysterious companion with horned features. This narrative-driven experience is a deep dive into themes of faith, doubt, and the surreal, wrapped in an evocative and atmospheric setting. You will navigate through a series of profound events as the protagonist struggles with her fading faith, while contending with whispers from the devil himself. The story is laced with dark humor, poignant emotions, and surreal undertones, creating a compelling tapestry that invites introspection and emotional investment. The dialogue, visuals, and environment combine to deliver a thought-provoking exploration of spiritual and existential dilemmas. The gameplay emphasizes storytelling, enriched by the detailed design of the game world, which brings to life the austere yet vibrant depiction of an alternate Russia. The visuals are both haunting and striking, featuring richly detailed architecture, muted yet evocative color palettes, and imaginative designs that echo the surreal tone of the narrative. Nobody Saves the World is an action RPG known for its distinctive art style and innovative gameplay mechanics. You will assume the role of Nobody, a blank slate character who gains a magical wand enabling transformation into over 15 unique forms, including a slug, ghost, and dragon, each offering distinct abilities and playstyles. The game emphasizes quest completion to unlock and enhance these forms, encouraging creative combinations of over 80 form abilities to tackle challenges and explore a large shape-shifting world. The game supports both local and online co-op modes, allowing 2 players to journey through the adventure together. Sworn. In a fallen kingdom where magic and knightly honor intertwine with the shadow of betrayal, you find yourself at the very heart of the storm. Once majestic, Camelot has fallen under the weight of tyranny, its corrupted ruler twisted by a dark force and ruling with an iron fist. The Knights of the Round Table, once symbols of virtue, now serve only as instruments of evil. You are among the few who dare to stand against this nightmare. Together with allies, you venture into ravaged lands where danger lurks at every turn. Your actions are not just battles against foes, but an attempt to restore lost honor and justice. The fights ahead are brutal and demand skill. Every choice, from your weapons to mystical blessings, shapes the outcome of combat. You may also forge alliances with ancient fae, who will grant you their power. But beware, because such gifts come at a cost. Yet the challenge is more than just mechanics. You confront those who were once your heroes, now twisted into monsters. Your goal is clear: to shatter tyranny, free Camelot, and rid it of the evil forces that have consumed this place. Everything has meaning, and every battle brings you closer to restoring light to a kingdom shrouded in darkness. Pode is a heartfelt adventure that unfolds in a vibrant world where 2 unlikely friends join forces to solve puzzles and unlock the secrets of their surroundings. The story reveals a deep bond formed through cooperation and exploration as you navigate beautifully crafted landscapes filled with natural wonders and ancient mysteries. The gameplay centers on cooperation and clever problem-solving, determining progress by using the unique abilities of both characters to move forward, making every step forward feel meaningful and rewarding. Blair Witch. Set in 1996, 2 years after the original film's events, the story follows Ellis Lynch, a former police officer and war veteran, as he joins a search party in the Black Hills Forest near Burkittsville, Maryland, to find a missing boy named Peter Shannon. Accompanied by his loyal dog, Ellis navigates the dense forest, confronting his troubled past and the unsettling mysteries of the forest. The gameplay combines survival horror with psychological elements presented from a first-person viewpoint. The bond between Ellis and Bullet influences the narrative's progression, leading to multiple possible endings based on your choices. Nine Souls is a hand-drawn 2D action platformer that plunges players in a rich Asian fantasy-inspired world. This title features Sekiro-inspired deflection-focused combat, allowing players to engage in strategic battles against formidable foes. The narrative follows Yi, a vengeful hero on a quest to defeat the Nine Souls, powerful rulers of a forsaken realm once inhabited by an ancient alien race. The game introduces a unique Taopunk setting, blending cyberpunk elements with Taoism and Eastern mythology, offering a fresh and captivating experience. You can traverse diverse environments, uncover hidden secrets, and engage in challenging combat sequences that emphasize precision and timing. The game has received generally favorable reviews, with critics praising its engaging combat mechanics, absorbing storytelling, and unique art style. In Cubic Odyssey, you find yourself on a journey through a universe under threat from the Red Darkness, a galactic infection that mutates wildlife and consumes entire planets. Your mission is to explore diverse star systems, uncover the origins of this plague, and determine its fate. The game offers a vast, procedurally generated open world where you can mine resources, craft tools, and build structures essential for survival. You can construct vehicles and starships to navigate between planets, each with its own unique ecosystems and challenges. The terrain is fully destructible and terraformable, allowing you to reshape the environment as you see fit. Combat plays a significant role, with the Red Darkness manifesting as both a physical and environmental threat. You must decide whether to cleanse the infection or let it spread, affecting the universe's balance. Your choices influence the game's progression and the fate of the galaxy. Whether you choose to face the challenges alone or collaborate with others in co-op mode, Cubic Odyssey provides a sandbox experience where exploration, creation, and survival are at the forefront. Animal Well introduces a strange underground world filled with mysteries, where you take on the role of a translucent blob-like being emerging from a glowing flower. With no instructions or guidance, you explore over 250 interconnected rooms, each one unique and filled with puzzles that challenge your creativity and curiosity. The world is dark, atmospheric, and full of hidden secrets. You use everyday objects like slinkies, yo-yos, and bubble wands as tools to solve puzzles. These objects have multiple uses, encouraging experimentation and creative problem-solving. The art style blends retro pixel art with modern lighting effects, creating a visually striking world. Subtle visual cues and ambient sounds guide you through the labyrinth, enhancing the sense of mystery and discovery. There are no clear objectives or instructions. Animal Well is about exploration, uncovering secrets, and interpreting the world around you at your own pace. The joy comes from the thrill of discovery and the mysteries that unfold with every step. No More Room in Hell 2 is a hardcore cooperative zombie horror game where you start alone, exploring dark streets and ruined buildings in search of other survivors. Your goal is to join forces with a team and complete critical missions. But every step could be your last. Zombies lurk around every corner, and resources are scarce and precious. The gameplay revolves around survival and teamwork. You'll scavenge for weapons, medical supplies, and tools to fend off relentless hordes. Combat demands calm precision because every decision can be crucial. A key feature is the permanent death system. If your character dies, you lose all their skills and earnings, making every loss truly significant. With the reanimation update, survivors can now leave the map through underground bunkers if the team dwindles to 3 members. This offers a chance at escaping alive, but comes at the cost of lost experience and credits, as well as the moral weight of abandoning your comrades. The game also encourages careful planning and communication, as reckless moves or poor coordination can quickly turn a manageable situation into a disaster. The environment itself becomes part of the narrative, with abandoned buildings, ruined streets, and scattered belongings offering glimpses into the lives that were lost. This immersive storytelling makes surviving feel meaningful, as you're not just fighting zombies, you're piecing together a destroyed world and trying to keep hope alive in a place that is now ruled by the undead. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit like and subscribe. If you want to support the channel even more, grab me a coffee over at Buy Me a Coffee, link in the description. Every bit helps me keep bringing you the best deals and epic games. Catch you in the next one, and thanks for the support.